ॐ गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदम् मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपः। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। Today we are taking 27 stanza of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. This stanza is like that. प्रशान्तमनसं हेरं योगिनं सुखमुत्तमम् उपैति शान्तरजसं ब्रह्मभूतं कल्मषम्। प्रशान्तमनसं हि एनं योगिनं सुखम् उत्तमम् उपैति शान्तरजसं ब्रह्मभूतं कल्मषम्। प्रशांत मनसम हेनम, it means if you are extremely peaceful in your mind. He, it means because. Enam, it means thus. Yogina, it means that person who want to know this supreme truth and join to the existence universal. Sukhamuttamam, it means this is the best pleasure of the world. Upeti, upeti, it means get, gotten, and Santarajasam, it means all three gunas become stop their disturbance to that person. Brahmabhutam akalmasham, it means that person become Brahma, that person become Brahma, existence, universal power, universal truth, truth of Almighty. Akalmasham, there is no sin, no negativity, no any creation of sorrow. So this is the meaning of this stanza word by word now. The meaning of worldly meaning is that because that person who is extremely peaceful and he is beyond all the sins and all tensions or all negativity, he is beyond the satoguna, rajoguna and tamoguna. Thus, method will take this person in the Brahma Satchidananda transformation. And when he transformates in the Brahma Satchidananda, he is called a yogi. And when he is called a yogi, he is get the supreme pleasure of the world, the pleasure of beyond the senses. Sadguru Satchidananda Paramatma, Lord Krishna, who is the only and only master in the installation of millions of uncountable galaxies. He is the existence in the form of the man. He is the supreme unpersonal power or unimaginary existence of millions uncountable galaxies. Your all the languages, your all the knowledge, your all the scientific equipment, your all the science and technology is failed completely in front of that existence, because your approach only up to material science. By the Facebook and the internet, I get the opportunity to chat international community and various type of persons, men, women, scientists, doctors. Even I talk to the lowest category person to highest category person. And I found this, sorry to say, my dear friends, I found this even in India or out of India. Nobody even introduced by this spiritual highest knowledge. When I chat them, I see they have the poor imaginations. Their imaginations are so basic, so grassroots level. They do not know the peak of this mountain of divinity. And they don't want to know it also. Because they have no need and they have no curiosity and they have no knowledge of this precious liberation, Atma Jnana. They are living in their dreams. Today I was chatting a woman from UK, United Kingdom. And she was emphasizing her norms and religious values. And she never agree on this point that the liberation knowledge is Atma Sakshatkar. She is telling that this universe, that the galaxy is going a direction, and after that this galaxy and this universe will reach that a destination, we will all liberate at once. I was immersed and I was feel that, oh my God, what is the false imagination in the Western country persons? Some 100 years ago, when the Galileo invent the telescope, the church punished the Galileo, and Galileo was helpless to say that the sun is revolving in round of earth. Like this, not any one religion, I am telling to all humanity, they have incomplete knowledge of spiritual science. If your religions are so powerful and useful, then why this earth is so painful condition? Why you are fearful to the terrorist? Why the terrorism is on this earth? Why the crimes and unpleasantness? Because you don't want to religion, you want powerfulness of your community. Unfortunately, our country was invaded or crushed by the other religious persons. So this precious knowledge not respected now. But we don't want the thousands or millions of persons, we want only some seekers here. I am telling for only seekers, not for others. I cannot wash your mind by the dirt of your impressions given by your societies, religions, and your norms of the intellectual persons of organizing the religion and the communities. The truth is truth. So in this stanza, this word is insufficient for Krishna. The highest emperor of the millions of galaxies, Krishna is saying to the seekers and real lovers. He is saying, Prashanta Manasam Henam. If you want to be supreme peaceful person, please do not take it otherwise, because it is bitter truth, as I said previously. Prashanta Manasam Henam. If you want to the supreme peace of the mind, a psychologist knows and says the peace of mind is the greatest medicine of the world. If you are unpleasant person, if you are caught in the buried in tensions and sorrows, no medicine will be give absolute health. But if you are a peaceful person, your body create the biological, biochemical hormones, enzymes and other things, and antibodies, or your RBC or your WBC will be very strong, and you can fight with any problem of your health. And I say your body will be transformed into a divine body. So Krishna is telling in this stanza starting that Prashant Mana Samkhenam. If you do the meditation of awareness honestly, and as you do the long duration, month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month, the slightly you feel that the peace is coming in you. As you see in the vacuum cleaner, when you vacuum your house, you see that the dust is coming inside a vacuum cleaner bag, and the house cleaning gradually. So when you do the meditation of awareness, the Sakshi meditation, then you feel the peace inside is coming gradually and growing. As we do a job, the job start, middle and complete and finish. When you start the Sakshi meditation, the peace start to come. When you are in the middle of Sakshi meditation, you can see easily the peaceful stage and unpleasant stage, both are in you. When you complete that Sakshi meditation, you can see that a unbreakable, unfinished, never go, always presence, a highest quality of peace stand in you 24 hours and 365 days. Your whole life become a spring of the peace. When there is no water in your life of peace, every hot thing can turn you in the anger or other desires and other tensions and worried and many things. What that spring of the peace occur inside of you, you see now all dirt, dust, tension and worried, they cannot affect on you. That is called Prashanta Manasam, because your mind completely peaceful now. But never you mad, nor you are foolish, nor you are idly, nor you are sleepy, nor you are unconscious. You standing in a super consciousness as a very nice aware person can feel very slight change in his body. You know, if a person is alive and awake 100%, a mosquito even land on his skin, he at once in the reflexly kill that mosquito. So sensitive, so aware. And if a person is not aware, he cannot feel anything. Even anyone can befool that person and he will not know. But if you are aware, nobody can make you fool or cheat. So the completeness of the Sakshi meditation is the completeness of your awareness also. So this mental peace which is increasing towards the Sakshi meditation, and the extreme peaceful condition of this meditation is called Prashanta Manasam Henam. And if you are not peaceful, then tension, deviation, dilemmas, many mental unbalancing condition and maybe the mental diseases can infect your mind. So if you are the witnessee or the sakshi, then nobody can make you unpleasant or disturb, or nobody can affect on you. You are standing in the stable condition. That is the first stage towards knowing the God or knowing the existence in you in the form of Atma. In the way of Western style, we can say this is the first stage of super enlightenment, not simple enlightenment, super enlightenment. It is first stage. So Prashanta Manasanghenam, it is the first stage of enlightenment. And then Henam, if you are reaching this stage, Yoginam Sukhamuttamam, then you will get the extreme pleasure of the life. I want to repeat. Awareness brings keenness. Keenness brings nice feelings, and nice feelings brings the pleasure. You are never introduced with this pleasure. As a person, he never sit in the aeroplane, he do not know how to aeroplane take off and how to land, and what you feel when the aeroplane take off, and what you feel when the aeroplane land, and what is the time saving journey of this plane. So this is the journey by the plane or by the rocket. And other journey is like a person's leg is tied by a rope and a nail in the center, and the person is going round and never reach anywhere. I am telling this science of divinity. If you will not respect this technique or technology of internal peace and internal awareness, when you will regret when I will leave this world, sure, you will be regret, because nobody will teach you like this, openly, keenly, minutely and lovely. So if you are become the witness of your every activity of physically, mentally and subconsciously as dream etc., then slowly your face becomes peaceful and glorious. There is no sorrow. Your tensionless face becomes very beautiful, and you feel weightless. there is no weight on your shoulders. I want to give an example. A person who is carrying a lot of weight on his shoulders, his body is weight 80 kilograms and he is 80 kilograms, his body weight or 100 pounds, and he is carrying 100 pounds on his shoulder. He is not feel pleasure, he feel, oh my God, how can I push off this weight? So the Sakshi meditation or meditation of awareness brings a liberty to push up your unnecessary loading on your shoulders of the brain. Then you feel relief, relax and pleasant, because that unnecessary weight, the unnecessary tension, that unnecessary foolish activities now stop and you are aware. So this condition brings a pleasure. That pleasure is unmatched, uncomparable, unknown, very, very precious pleasure. In your world, the persons selling the pleasure, somebody is selling the pleasure of tasty food by the restaurants, 3-star, 2-star, 4-star, 5-star, 7-star hotels and motels. Some person selling the pleasure of stay in the peaceful condition, in the forest restaurant, in the forest residential hotels, or in the beaches, or in the natural beautiful places. They are selling the peace of outside. Some persons, they are selling the pleasure of sleeping peacefully. They are making a nice bed and nice suite. You can sleep there and taking the money. And some persons giving you the pleasure of your bodily relationships, and they are taking the money. And some persons, they are giving the different type of costly wines to taste, and they are taking the money. So the 1,000 type of pleasure they are selling on this earth. But Master is giving you the highest pleasure without any cost. It is totally free for you. Totally free for you. So, when you introduce with this highest pleasure, you will never run to the 1,000 pleasure. They are temporary. They are not permanent. But this pleasure is permanent. So, before getting this pleasure, before being the yogi, you will feel that your Rajoguna, Tamoguna and Satoguna, your 3 gunas, I define these gunas in the chapter 2, Guna Vibhaga and Karma Vibhaga, you can hear there. Because if I describe here, the discourse will be very long. So, these 3 gunas, the Tamo gunas, that unnecessary idleness, unnecessary anger, the foolishness, the unconscious life, it will be go. And the rajogunas, the possessiveness, the conquer, the controlling, the administration on others unnecessarily, it will be go. And the satoguna, you are pride and you are ego for your good works. Today, I want to give an example of Indore. In the 400 meters away from my ashram, some persons they are giving the big dinner free from the all persons, general person. That is called a bhandara. And they are loudly shouting on the mic the name of the donators. Somebody has given the food and somebody given the anything, and they are the cooperating us or so and so. That is the ego of the satogunas. You want to show, but what are you doing in the sake of the mankind, on service of the mankind? You want to take the prize, admire. You want to spread your name and fame. That is the satogunas. Mistakes, pump and shows. In my previous life of divine journey, I was walking in the forest. I see a monk is living in the forest in the temple of Hanuman. When I reached the temple, that person welcomed me and put a cloth to sitting me. I do not know that was his cloth, his sitting cloth. I was sitting there and he gave me water for drink. I drink the water. And then he goes inside of his hut and bring a big register. And he start counting his good works of the life, his pilgrimage, his exercise of religious activities. And he was telling one by one, several minutes, and that register is not finished. Then I ask one thing only to him. My dear friend, are you enlightened? Do you know the Atma? Do you have Atma Sakshatkar? At once he was become angry because the Sato Gunas ego. He is a Sato Gunas. Ahankara comes out. So, what is a great miraculous meditation of Sakshi meditation? Meditation of awareness. What a great miraculous! He can save you from 3 gunas, bad characters, 3 gunas, bad effect, 3 gunas, tightness of your soul, and 3 gunas, blindness, and 3 gunas, sleepiness. So you can aware from the 3 gunas and you can jump into the nirgunas. So this meditation is so miraculous. So Krishna is saying, what is saying? Sant Rajasam. If you do this meditation, you will be peaceful from these 3 gunas. So the effect of your thoughts, which is making you in your tamagunas idle, inactive, sleepy, and the effect of your thoughts which is making you extra active person, extrovert, unnecessary wasting the energy, and the effect of the satogunas which is making you a pride, false pride in your mind. I remember in my student life when I reading the John Milton. He is the great poet of English, and he write the sonnets. When I read the Milton and Shakespeare, I feel the Shakespeare and Milton, they are arrogant head, because every poet or literary persons, he has the satogunas, ego in his mind. He think I am a great person, I am the Nobel Prize winner, I am the Booker Prize winner, I am the person whose poetry in the films, I am the person whose books win the Gyanpith Awards, I am the winner of Dada Phalke Award, I am the winner of the international award. So, this type of life brings the ego of satogunas. So how miraculous meditation is the witnessing meditation, they become more blind in this ego after achieving the highest position in the world. If they are win the Nobel Prize, or they are win the Booker Awards, or they are win the Gallantry Medal, or they are win the Oscar Awards or the Dada Phalke Award, only and only the Sato Guna's ego created in their mind, but they will not separate from all the egos of three gunas. So the Sakshi meditation is the meditation of awareness. It is the topest way to make your soul pure. We have no need of your awards. We have no need of your admirers. We have no need of anything, because we know if any person will come to me, he never know that peace, I will give the peace to him. If any person, all your world, pray that person and put the hand in the feet of that person will not liberate, will not come out from death and birth cycle, but I can liberate him from the death and birth cycle forever. He will submerge in the existence, omnipresence, the God. But it is very unfortunate condition in this world. You never respect the enlightened person, you never respect the Paramahansas, you always respect the fake and false person in the name of divinity and spirituality. So I request the person who has good heart and the good mind. I need only those persons They have the good heart and the good mind, both equilibrium of the goodness. They can understand my path, they can respect my path, they can come and experience this meditation. When they experience this meditation, the Krishna is saying in this stanza, the Sukhamuttamam, they will get the extreme pleasant condition of the life. And if you are not awakened in your soul, if you are not get Atma Sakshatkar, if all the treasure of the world you have, all the prize of the world you have, all the respect of the world you have, you will be not get Sukhamuttamam, you will be not get this extreme pleasure. So Krishna is telling in the end of this stanza, if you are become Sant Rajasam, then what will we do? What will be done? Then you will be completely transformed into the God's existence, presence. As a wood transformed into the fire when the wood burns. As a person transformed into the electricity when he touches the electric wire. When a tadpole transformed into the frog after the transformation. So this transformation is a miraculous, wonderful change after the enlightenment. You will be seem the man, but you are not man, you are the living God. You will be not die because you become immortal by this transformation. Please, you believe or not, if you not believe, you do this meditation. After some time of this meditation, 1 or 2 hours, you will say yourself that you are the God inside. So we say Shivoham. Because the Shiva is present in us in the form of Atma, in the form of our spiritual, divine, pure soul. So the Krishna is telling that Enam, by this way, Brahma Bhutam, the Jiva become the Shiva, the immortality comes in a mortal man. He is not God or Goddess. He will be directly transformed into the almighty existence, as I am giving you an example. A balloon inside having air, and the out of balloon, the atmosphere also have air. The balloon is existing. He is the bunch of air. He is the stock of air. When after the balloon burst, the air is there, but only the periphery of balloon is erupted. So this body is like a balloon, and God inside and outside both. When you enlighten, you can feel that you are a God inside and outside both. When you are not enlightened, you think that you are a balloon. So you are very fearful if nobody can put a needle on you and you will blast. This is an example for understanding only. Because no any example can explain the God. Because God is beyond your languages and feelings. So, the Lord Krishna is saying, Brahma Bhutam, your Bhuta, it means your internal side of ghostness. Ghost, the unsaturated desires of that soul, and he is completely blind. After the death, he may become ghost. But in the presence of the life, he get enlightenment of the supreme knowledge and extreme love and extreme awareness, he will transform it into the living God. That is called the Brahma. So Brahma is presence everywhere. That is, he is omnipresence. Brahma is presence on earth. He is presence in water. He is presence in sky. He is presence in fire. He is presence even in the space. He is presence in the black hole. He is presence in the galaxies. He is presence beyond the galaxies. So my dear friend, this is the precious message of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna is telling about the Brahma Bhutam Yogina, who is converted into the Brahma, that is called the Yogi. Yogi is not that in America and Australia and the UK and other, they are running the institute, the yoga institute, they are giving the certificate of Kundalini Yoga. They are not yogi, they are instructor of physical workout and exercises. Yogi is the Brahma Bhutam. If you know the Brahma, if you transform it into the Brahma, if you are super enlightened person, then you are yogi. So my dear friends, Krishna is telling in the last three words, Uttam Sukham Upeti. When you will become the yogi, that your unmatchable pleasure, no any pleasure is equal to your pleasure. You will become a very big ocean of the pleasure, very powerful pleasure. That is called Atma Jnani, Atma Bodh, that is called Atma Sakshatkar, that is called Atma Ananda, the supreme pleasure and pleasure. If you want to get this pleasure, I am trying to serve the mankind very honestly and very politely. Not it is my do not think that this is ego. No. This is my service to my God existence. And I do not take any difference to any religion, any country, anything. Black and white, nothing. Nothing. All human is equal for me. And I am inviting in the 1st August 2015, we are doing a meditation camp. There is the 3rd meditation camp in Delhi. Every year we do meditation camp in Delhi on Guru Purnima. So that is the, by the grace of the God, that camp is international meditation camp. From other countries person is coming. And I invited by my this